It seems like the older I get, the softer I get. So I've been real soft on these guys.
What's up, everyone? Shakiel Mahjouri here for CBS Sports, and you know who this is. It's his favorite time of the week where he answers the same BS questions from every reporter ahead of his fight against Tallison Teixeira at UFC Fight Night this Saturday. The Black Beast, Derrick Lewis. How are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. Start of the week, just waking up. Thank you for doing this. All right. I'm going to try and bore you as little as possible. Let's start here. First, if Derrick Lewis's knockout power is an A plus, how would you rate your golf swing?
Probably like a 10.
Okay. Perfect 10. I saw you and Mike Heck go at it. Who actually won? I didn't get to see the full video.
I played sober, so he
Okay.
won.
That's not really how you're supposed to play golf, as far as
Yeah,
I
I know, right?
understand.
It's like
Yeah.
weird. This is my first time ever playing sober.
Was that like a requirement to play with him? Because if so, Mike Heck, you are a boring man.
No, it was just I was already just started my training camp and I was trying
Okay,
to get my
fair.
weight down. So yeah.
One of my favorite things to do during any Derrick Lewis interview is try and like find out how much he knows about the guy he's fighting. Derrick, who the hell is Tallison Teixeira?
He's a Brazilian, the guy that's 6'7", and that's
Okay, you know
about
his
it.
height this time.
Yeah, he's
This is an
6'7".
improvement.
That's what I heard.
All right. Well, I'm happy to report that he is a striker.
Oh,
No
good. What, a
takedowns in his first
Brazilian
two UFC
striker?
fights. Yes, sir.
That's
Um,
rare.
all right. Are you relieved to hear that he hasn't shot for a single takedown in the UFC yet?
Oh, yes, that's good. That's good. He
Okay.
probably can because he's so tall.
He's a very tall man. All right, fine. Let's get a little analytical then. I'm reminded of the Alexander Volkov fight. What are some of the unique challenges when you're fighting someone with that height and that sort of reach?
With guys like that, you gotta really get into them. You can't stand back, can't wait back, can't step back. You gotta go forward because if not, you're at their advantage with their reach. So you gotta go in, go to in, you gotta be in your range, not their range.
At this point, when the UFC comes around in the lead up to a fight, is it as simple as hand me the contract when it comes to the opponent? Because I see you fighting a lot of it's like a weird thing. It's like you're fighting a lot of up and comers, but you are always in the main event because of sort of your name value and the worth you have to the UFC. Is there any consideration? Are there any Is there any politics happening, or is it just sure I'll fight this guy?
I'm pretty sure it's politics. It's always politics in sports nowadays. So it's probably I don't know. So it's just whatever. I guess I've been around so long. I fought everyone. Guys came and gone, and I'm still here. And so I'm just like in the middle of everything. I could
Mm.
where I'm at right now. I can fight for the title like one or two fights away, and still fight guys that's newcomers.
Do you make any sort of requests about who you want to fight next, or is it just always I'm down?
Yeah, I never care who's next or whatever. Just as long as I get a fight, that's all I care about.
What is the Derrick Lewis quote that embarrasses your children the most in school?
I guess the one about the shorts and all of that. That one.
It
So that's why I'm not doing it no more. I'm not doing never doing that
oh
again. I
oh
never think about it whenever in the moment, but afterwards I think about it like, damn, I'm sorry.
you
But
know in your defense, though, I don't know that there's a cool parent on this planet. Like, I know Randy Orton from the WWE said the same thing. Is like, it doesn't matter what I do or who I am. My children think I'm embarrassing. My children think I'm a dork. I think it's just sort of the
for sure
plague
it
of being a
is.
parent, right?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. They think I'm not hip or whatever until the things that they do and say nowadays. They like be shocked that I know a lot of their lingo.
Yeah, well, it's their fault if they don't know who Trey the Truth is. That's them falling short on game. Are you actually trying to be more mindful of what you say, like with your kids in mind these days?
For sure, they're older now, so I'm
Mm.
trying to be mindful. things I do because I go to they want me to go to their schools to school events and
Mm,
stuff like that. And so I really don't think about it until I'm like, man, wait, these parents are around my age.
yeah.
And so they know about everything I'm doing and saying. So I'm like, oh, I gotta take a step back. So
You know, adrenaline is a hell of a drug, though. I mean, there's only
for
so much you can
sure.
do in the
Yeah.
aftermath of a fist fight,
And
but I
people
appreciate that
don't
you.
understand how exciting you be like all week long, all month long. You're so under so much stress and pressure in a lot of situations, and especially like going into the fight, you could be losing the fight and end up winning at the last second or something like that. So you just like completely mixed emotions, and it's be like you turn into a completely different person
Hmm.
after you win. So it's like my bad.
I was reading speaking of mixed emotions, I was reading a 2018 interview that you did with a publication called Anscape, and you were talking about how it's harder to get yourself into the mindset when fighting someone professionally because there is no real beef. You have no reason to want to sort of enact violence on that person, and how a lot of the motivation is now obviously providing for your family. If at all, how do you sort of mentally turn that switch and get a little angry and get a little violent if needed? Like, are there any like tricks you use with your brain?
No, and it's really nothing. It seems like the older I get, the softer I get. So I've been real soft on these guys.
All right. Well, considering you're coming off that knockout win, it's a scary proposition that this is Derrick Lewis on a nice day.
Yeah.
Another quote. You did a very in-depth interview with Andreas Hale. Shout out to Andreas, my guy over at ESPN. And you said that you're not trying to be the best fighter in the world. Forget all that. I don't care. I'm trying to get that check. Do you remember a time where you sort of made that pivot, or has that always been sort of Derrick Lewis's number one priority?
It was always been a number one thing, even whenever I first started. I was fighting every other month whenever I was in before I was in the UFC. That's how I was paying my rent. My
Mm-hmm.
rent was 525 a month, and I was fighting every other month, and I was getting paid 500, 500 a show, 500 to win, 500 a show, because I was paying every other month. And luckily, my wife was helping also, but that's how we was making it.
Last question here, Derek, and I will let you go. You say that you're getting softer with every year. What's the softest thing about Derrick Lewis? Like, I can't watch a movie with a dog dying in it. Like Marley and Me, that shit ain't for me. I can't. I can't make it through. What's Black Beast's soft spot?
Um, my soft spot probably. No, I can't tell you. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
okay. We'll save it
No,
for.
I
We don't
can't
want to
tell you.
give Tallison to share any edges. He
No,
might
no, I
whisper
can't tell
something that
you.
like
It's
get you
all
some.
right.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, Derek.
And they'll start trolling me, so I can't even tell you.
I remember I asked you this last time. Is your Instagram account up? Because I cannot find it no matter what I do.
Yes, I'm probably shadow
Shadow
banned, but
ban.
yes, the Beast UFC.
It's all those. It's all those. It's so they're okay posts that you've been posting about people getting
Yeah,
into.
yeah, I haven't
Have you
posted in a while, so that's probably why.
have you been on the? Do you go on Reddit much?
No, never.
Okay, there's a subreddit called Win Stupid Prizes. It's probably one of my favorites. It's just people doing dumb shit and hurting themselves because of it.
Hmm.
I think it might up be Derek Lewis's alley. I got asked this last time from the fans to forward to you. I don't know if I asked you. ACDC's Big Balls. Is that ever a song we can walk out to, or is that so far behind us? We're trying to be a good role model for the children and not cause any problems at these PTA meetings.
Yeah, that's behind me. Yeah, that's behind me. I ain't gonna do
All right, guys. Derek
that.
Lewis is a mature man these days. He's a
Yeah,
father.
yeah.
He's a role model.
I'm
Derek, if
40.
there's anything you want to tell the people on the way out ahead of your fight against Tallison Teixeira, man, the floor is yours.
It's gonna be a good fight. I'm coming in shape. My mentality, my mind, and everything's on point right now. So I'm in a good spot right now to take care of business.